What is up, everybody? Adam here with eTrailer. Today we have the Piston Pro X, a premium style bike rack on a really nice looking car. It's a 2022 Chevrolet Tahoe. The first thing that makes the Piston Pro X awesome is the LED brake lights that you get. This is not something you have to buy separately and install yourself. It's already on the rack when you take it out of the box. Also, it's not bulky and has one nice, really cool LED that goes all the way through, which you can't really see the individual diodes, which is really cool. It's very, very sleek. But what I really like about it is how we get the power to the bike rack. So if you come around back, the connector is really cool because it is magnetic. So all you have to do is open up this little flap and it just sucks right in there. And it's pretty strong, actually. So you don't have to worry about it not getting fully connected. The magnets are gonna hold it in there, and it only goes in one way because there's a little notch on one side. So you can see your little connectors there and the magnets. So that's super easy. And since we're talking about magnets, we have a couple extra magnets because we do have quite a long cable, which this is going to give us a spot so it's not hanging down if you have a lower sitting vehicle. And it's just got the standard 4-pole, which if you don't have wiring for your vehicle, just use our fit guide on our website and you can get some on your vehicle. The connection is very, very tight, so I like that. It's not going to wiggle loose or anything like that, but it's so cool and quick to connect up. The cable length is 4 foot, so 48 inches. I don't see any issues with not being able to reach the 4-pole on any type of vehicle. I am a big fan of the dual tire hold design, but the way Kuat made it a little bit better is all you have to do is take your hand and press this little lever, and the Pneumatic pistons are going to open it up for you. So that's really cool. You can also go very wide like this for the wider wheelbase tires and bikes. So you can get it off very easily, and you can also put it on pretty easily as well. So that's really nice. And another thing that I kind of like about it is the way we can really adjust the arm for the different size tires. So right now I have a 29 on the front, but this is what makes it a lot easier than some of the other ones. You just press this in and you can really adjust it really easily. So if you are bringing multiple different bikes and sometimes they're on different cradles, this is going to be a lot easier than some of the others. Some of the others require a tool. This one does not. So I really like that. Another thing that I've noticed with some of these other dual tire hold designed bike racks is whenever you go like this, you're in a parking lot and it's all the way down, you're really outside the width of your mirrors. If you really don't want that to be a thing, you can put it all the way down too, so you are no wider than the footprint of your vehicle, so you can keep them down while you're riding, so it's a little bit quicker to load back up, and you don't have to worry about anybody hitting your bike rack and breaking something. Pneumatic pistons are really, really cool on this design. It's the only one I've seen with the dual tire hold design, but they went a little bit extra and they put the Kashima coating on here. That's anodized aluminum, so it's going to be a lot smoother and a lot more rust resistant than any other type of coating. That, I think, is pretty neat. If you look good, you ride good, right? Well, this is going to match some of those higher end forks that you may have on your bikes. So that's going to be really cool. It's going to complement your bikes and also complement the vehicle that it's on. And it's really going to turn some heads at the trail. Between the integrated LED lights, the Pneumatic Kashima coated pistons, and the ease of adjusting for the different wheel diameters, that's really what's going to set this apart and make it that really premium option. It also has some of those basic features that you see in a lot of the other bike racks, but this one does it a little bit better. So let's keep on diving in. Like a lot of the other bike racks on our website, it does have a tilting feature, which is a box I like to check. And it's the same exact little handle as the NV 2.0 and the Sherpa. Very easy to get to. You don't have to really reach through the bikes. You just pull this back. It's very, very easy to do. And even with our very, very wide handlebars right here and the massive hatch on our Tahoe, we have plenty of room. And we don't have any contact, which is nice. And it also comes with a bike cable and a set of keys. So I usually have the keys on my vehicle's keys, but you can keep it in that little bag too if you aren't with your vehicle. And all you have to do is just bring it back up. It's not that heavy, and there is a good little spot to put your hand right here. But this cable is 9.5 foot long, so it's plenty long to be able to loop it through all of the frames, even if you do eventually add on to this bike rack and make it a 3 or a 4. What I like to do is go through the bikes, but then also go down either through the hitch or just around the whole entire rack itself. And it's going to loop like this. And there's a perfect little spot right here. They just click it in and it's locked. So you don't have to have your keys on you to lock it. But the keys, which are 2 of them that come with it, you can just go like this and we can unlock it and pull this cable right on out. These keys are also going to do something else, which is on the very, very farthest end of the rack. And that is the tool that you need to install it. So right now, can't really get it out, but if we unlock it, we can pull this out. And where this goes is down here by our shank, and that's just gonna act as an anti-rattle device. I like this style compared to the threaded hitch pin, just because I have to have a ratchet and a socket in my vehicle at all times, and that never really comes with the kit. So it's nice that it comes with the tool, and it's very satisfying to click this into place because it's a magnet that holds it in, and then you can just lock it on up. Down on our hitch, you can notice our Shanquist is a 2x2 inch, so you want to make sure you have a 2-inch hitch receiver, but there is a 1.25" version online as well. But we have a lock for the rack. It is a nice rack, so we do want to make sure we can lock it. And the same exact key we were using earlier for the cable and the tool is going to unlock this locking core. This locking core is pretty beefy, and this is something that's a little bit different than something you usually see. Some of them kind of go on like right here, which doesn't really work out with our wiring in most cases. So they have the little hole on the one side, which you just push it in like this, pull it out, and I do appreciate the little plastic door because I think it gives a really good seal to it, and it's not just a piece of rubber on there. I actually did find one thing I don't love about the Piston Pro X. It's the bike cable. I know there's some other bikes from Kuat that have a integrated cable lock. I just lose things a lot, and it is a lot more sleek when it goes inside the bike rack somewhere. This one's kind of just floppy. It is a good bike cable, but again, I lose things, and it would have been really cool to see it slide in and hide on the rack so it's always there when I need it. If you're really wanting to turn some heads and add to the look of your 2022 Chevrolet Tahoe, the Piston Pro X by Kuat is going to be the best one for it.